Everybody has a dream. And I always tell people that your dreams are valid if you can chase it. Growing up as a child with disability was really, really tough. Really, really tough in Nigeria. I was bullied around, stigmatized, called different kind of names. But I had this mindset that I'm going to make a difference in the world. I want to change the world. I want to make the world a better place. Even right from when I was younger, I dreamed that I would be a doctor helping people to prevent disability across the world. While growing up in Lagos, I remember my childhood very well. Lagos is very, very big and very dangerous city to live in as a person with disability. If you are not strong, you can't survive in Lagos. I mean, even crossing the road is a major challenge. Following the completion of my primary school in 1986, my dad was like, I can't go to school again, so probably I should go and learn a trade. Oftentimes, this is not uncommon. When you have a disability in our own context, people feel, why do we need to invest in you? So my dad had to send me to the village, back to my grandmother. I can never forget my grandmother. Her name is Seliatu Aribake. We call her Yasuno. She played a significant role in my life. She insisted that, look, the only way you can compete with your mate in life is by getting an education, and you must do better. She imbibed the spirit of discipline and commitment and loyalty too into me while growing up. So she decided to enroll me back in primary school in the village. By the time I got into secondary school, I was doing very well. I was topping my class, doing very well academically, represented the school, won a lot of scholarship. Unfortunately, the teachers were not really very positive. It's a big challenge anywhere in the world. And growing up as a person with disability, I had low self-esteem. I'm always afraid of somebody taunting me, and also I feel inadequate among my contemporaries. I was bullied around, stigmatized, called different kind of names, and some of them even think I was using medicine, more like charm. But I never allowed that to deter me. And while I was there, I was excelling, and she was always proud of my progress. She made life a little bit tough for me, I thought. It was a regimented lifestyle. The moment I come back from school, she doesn't know how to read, she'll tell me to take my book. And if I don't read my book, she'll deny me. The way she deals with me, I love food. So if I don't read, to her satisfaction, she won't give me food. But in 1991, I will never forget September 3rd. She was sick. She told me a week earlier that she's going to die. I remember when she died in the hospital and I woke up. It was as if something left me. It was as if my whole world collapsed, and I wasn't myself. I wasn't myself because I was stripped of my protection. It was after her death that I really value her. You know, sometimes you don't know the value of someone until you lose that person. In the midst of all this, my investment was on my books. When I tried to study into medicine, got into medicine, when one of the HODs, head of department in the medical department, saw me, he was interested in my case, so he now took me around to go and see one of the deans in the University of Ilorin then. And he didn't look at me because, of course, my disability. He said, no, you won't. This guy, no, maybe no, he won't do well. They felt that I won't be able to study medicine. So there's nothing as painful as when you see yourself not being able to do what you are called to do or what you are passionate about, and not because you are not intelligent, not because you are not smart, but because of prejudice from the society. And every attempt at doing that was like fading. It wasn't working. And I was almost giving up. So at the point I contemplated suicide. While I was contemplating and waiting for the nightfall, when I just heard the voice saying, "I will help you," I heard that voice like, "Don't commit suicide." That actually prompted me to give my life to Christ and become born again. I've held on to God since then because I know He's real. He's reliable, He's dependable. And oftentimes people ask, "Why do you take so much time in the presence of God?" I say, look, God has been everything to me, and my faith in God has been the major thing that's helped me thus far. I felt that God has a purpose for my life. God woke up somebody from the US and He's called me, and He said He's going to sponsor me through medical school, including books, clothing, and school fees. That was very expensive to study medicine back home in Nigeria. And this guy fulfilled it. When you have your understanding of what your purpose is in life, and you are willing to go the extra mile to make sure that your purpose, you fulfill it. My disability, I saw it as part of my purpose. When I saw the challenges being experienced by people with disability in my country, I said, no, somebody really need to change the narrative. People will ask me that, for me, when I'm fighting for people with disability, I'm too extreme. I say I understood what they are going through. I've had the privilege of mentoring so many people with disability that almost gave up on their dreams. And that's one of the things I'm teaching my children. I said, look, you are responsible for your situation. Don't allow people dictate your circumstances. You have a choice. You need to take responsibility for your life. And here I am today, not only a medical doctor. Of course, I have multiple degrees. I have a master's in public health from the best school, a master's in disability law and policy, currently doing a PhD in a field that I'm very passionate about. And at the same time, I do support my country in developing policies relating to disability inclusion. I can't tell you the number of sacrifices I have made to get to where I am. The number of sleepless nights that I had to deprive myself. The support from my family that I have to leave my family alone. But looking back, I'm really grateful for the journey, and I've exceeded my expectations. Not only did I work to change the narrative, not only in terms of prevention, rehabilitation, policy, and also making systems to support them, but I work holistically with both government, private sector to make this happen. I'm glad that I didn't allow the voices, the negativity from different sources, from different people telling me what I can do, what I'm fitted for, what I'm suitable for, to influence my final decision. Dare to dream. Never, never give up. But your dream is your dream. Don't allow people extinguish the flame of that dream from you. If my grandmother were alive, she would have said, I have faith in you and I've always believed that you would do much more in life. Congratulations.